Hey pregnant mums, it's Nisha from the 9 Month Club here, and today I want to talk to you about the number one secret that gyms won't tell you when it comes to pregnancy fitness. Now, I'm going to be honest with you, this is about the third time that I've done this video. It's really late at night. I've just put River to bed about an hour ago, and I'm struggling a little bit because I've got this terrible cough. So I am going to use my notes, so if you see me glancing down, I'm just going to pick out some key points to keep you on track with what I want to say through this video. Okay, so here goes. When it comes to pregnancy fitness, most gyms like to play it safe, and if you're in your first trimester, it's more than likely that they won't let you train in their facility for the first 12 weeks. And this is fair enough because actually in your first trimester it's a really delicate time for you, and unless you've got someone that is specifically trained in prenatal care, they just don't want to risk any harm coming to you or your baby whilst you're exercising in their facility. Fair enough, right? But when it comes to your magic 12 weeks and you finally get past the reception desk, the gym staff are more than likely going to try and steer you towards the cardio equipment or towards the aerobic classes where they have an instructor that can keep an eye on what you're doing. And this is great news for them because to them it's a safer form of activity and you're less likely to injure yourself on a cross trainer or an aerobics class than you are picking up free weights and doing your own routine. However, if you want results from your pregnancy fitness plan, this isn't the way to go, and this is what gyms won't tell you when it comes to pregnancy fitness. You need a targeted pregnancy resistance training program to get what you want to achieve what you want to achieve at your pregnancy fitness plan. And if you like most mums that I speak to on a daily basis, there are a few things that are really important to you in your pregnancy fitness plan. Excuse me. Number one, you want a pregnancy plan that's going to keep you in great shape throughout your pregnancy, and you don't want to end up fat, frumpy and covered in ugly, wobbly, saggy fat. Number two, you want to be fit for pregnancy. So you want to avoid things like pregnancy back pain, because after all, you've got a hard enough time dealing with things like morning sickness and fatigue and carrying around this baby in hot weather. So the last thing you want to be struggling with is pain throughout your pregnancy. Number three, of course, any pregnancy fitness plan should be targeting giving you a great time in labour. So you need to be strong enough to deal with the process of labour. After all, you don't want to be stuck in labour for like 24 hours, absolutely exhausted and too strung out to push out your baby at the end. Number four, your pregnancy fitness plan should be focused on getting you back into your pre-pregnancy body shape or getting you fit and in shape after you've given birth to your baby pretty soon. And number five, you want a healthy, happy baby. So unfortunately, a targeted aerobics class fitness plan is not going to give you any of these things. Now, I know a lot of people consider body pumps a weights class, and they'll say to me, oh, but I do body pump and I do spin, surely that's interval training and surely that's weight training, is it not going to get me there? Well, actually, body pump is a class that uses light weights and it involves like 3,000 repetitions in a space of 60 minutes. So that is aerobic activity. Don't be confused. That is not a weights class. That's aerobic activity. It's not going to build strength, and it's not resistance training for your muscles. It's muscle endurance. Okay, what you need from a targeted pregnancy fitness plan to keep you in shape throughout your pregnancy and to get you all those things that I've just listed is a resistance training program. So here's why. Resistance training builds lean muscle. And lean muscle is your fat fighting machinery. Lean muscle basically burns fat, yeah? So if you don't have lean muscle in your body, you're going to store up all this excess fat over pregnancy and you're not going to be able to burn it off. So you're going to be carrying around loads of extra pounds of ugly, wobbly, saggy fat. So you need the muscle machinery in place to make sure that doesn't happen. Okay, number two. Okay, in pregnancy you produce hormones called relaxin and progesterone, and these hormones are there to relax your joints and allow for your pregnancy to develop. And also when it comes to labour, they're there to help your hips relax and open and allow for passage of the baby to pass through your body. But it means that it makes your joints unstable, so you're a lot more prone to injury in pregnancy, and this is where pregnancy back pain can play a big part. So you need to strength train in specific targeted areas in order to combat pregnancy back pain and other mechanical pain caused by these unstable joints. So that's the second reason for resistance training. Number 3, you need to strengthen those labour muscles. Now, you know that labour is going to be a great deal of physical activity, and you really need to be strong enough to cope with it. So a targeted pregnancy resistance training program will really help you have an easier time in labour. Number 4, you want to stoke up your metabolism. Lean muscle will increase your metabolic rate, and by increasing your metabolism you're going to be able to use the energy from your food more efficiently, so you're going to burn your food faster, and then you're less likely to carry extra pregnancy pounds once you've had your baby, because your metabolism is going to be faster and you're going to burn fat off a lot quicker. And then the last point is about your baby. It's been shown and proven that babies who are exposed to controlled stress, by stress I mean resistance training, within the womb, are more likely to tolerate the stress of labour better and are less likely to be unhappy babies. So you'll find that they'll self-comfort themselves more, they'll adapt to life outside the womb better, they'll have an easier transition, and they'll be healthier, happier babies. And actually there's also some research to show that they have higher IQs as well. So, if that's not enough to convince you, I've got 2 more points. An aerobics routine within the gym is likely to take you between 45 minutes or an hour to complete. Or you could go on your treadmill or a cross trainer or whatever, and it's going to take you 30 to 45 minutes to get a decent workout on there. Resistance training, however, you can do in half the time. In fact, my resistance training plans are only 15 minutes per day, and you will get twice the results in that time. So if you're not convinced, I'm sure that's now made up your mind. So that's it for today. That's your number 1 secret that gyms won't tell you about pregnancy fitness. You really need a pregnancy fitness plan based on resistance training. So if you need any help with that, then do visit my website, www.the9monthclub.com, and you'll find a load of stuff on there that talks about which areas you need to train for the perfect pregnancy fitness plan. Okay, thanks for watching. Bye.